my bestie.
What's up, y'all?
My best friend from America. And this is something I typically wouldn't put online because I'm very private and I value the people who are close to me. But I feel like my bestie can give some information, give some perspective about moving abroad to Thailand or just moving abroad in general. So, what I'm trying to do, I want to do an interview series where I speak to other like minded individuals. And I hope we get some people, some subbies, some new subbies here to enjoy this interview. But it's going to be me, Mott, having a conversation. And I really hope you guys enjoy it. So, again, if you've been with me this whole time, you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. If you're new here, check it out, see if you like it, hit that like button. But I'm going to jump into the interview and I look forward to doing so many more similar to this. So I hope you guys stay tuned. And let's jump into it. Hey, Mott.
What's up?
So, with any interview, I'm going to start it with what's your name, age, and where are you from?
All right, name's Nomad. I'm 30 years old and I'm from North Carolina.
Okay. Easy put. Ahmad, 30, North Carolina, America, honey. So where did you live before you came to Thailand?
Atlanta, Georgia.
And why were you in Atlanta, Georgia? You're from North Carolina. How did you end up in Atlanta, Georgia?
Well, my family was moving back and forth from Atlanta, Georgia to North Carolina over and over for a good while. So literally after a while, like they ended up just staying put and we ended up just like going to school out here. Start getting jobs. I graduated high school and stuff like that. So, you know.
You've been in Atlanta like
that's like my homestead,
growing up there.
literally. Yeah. So
Okay.
like anybody really asks though, I'm like, I'm from Atlanta.
So born in North Carolina, but
From
adult
Atlanta.
life in Atlanta. I can relate to that because I was born in Cleveland, Ohio, but I went to high school, I went to college, I started off my career in Atlanta. So there's a lot of people like that. This guy's from North Carolina. So if you guys see me looking, I got my computer with the questions on it, honey. So this is new. We're interviewing, we're gonna know new people. So I gotta have it prepared for y'all. Let's see. What inspired you to come to Thailand or come abroad?
Well, you know, like I've traveled abroad before. So I went to like Dominican Republic back in the day. I think when I was like 22, 23. But then like I ended up coming to Thailand because my best friend lived out here. Muay Thai has always been something that's important to me. And I was like, you know what? Let me go out here and check this out. And weed's legal too. So I'm like, you can't never go wrong with that. So came out here and, you know.
So long story short, guys, if you don't know, this is my best friend. So I would like to say that a lot of the influence on him coming here has been me being like, come to Thailand, come to Thailand. And even me being here, he's like, I'm gonna come visit you, whatever. But I wanted to give the perspective of him as far as someone who's like, you know, I came to Thailand and I can see why a lot of people really love it here, want to live here, like think it's great for them. And somebody who's actually going back to the States very soon, but can also give a positive perspective of what it's like living in Thailand, being in Thailand, having been here for going on 3-4 weeks now. So hopefully you guys get something out this interview, but we're going to continue. Question number 4. And I have like 12 questions. So we're about a third of the way through it. Not too bad. Only 4 minutes into the live. We got 31 people in here. Like, thank you all for being here. I'm streaming on my phone again, guys. Like, it's difficult. Before I was streaming on my computer and then my tablet. I could see the chat. I could see everything. I'm like, I'm going through it, y'all. If any of y'all seen my last stream, my OBS for beginner stream, oh my God, so horrible. So like you can understand I'm gonna be doing live streams, but I'm struggling and I'm working. And if you guys help me or put something in the chat that lets me understand how to work this shit properly, I will. But for right now, we're gonna continue these Nomad interviews, everything from my iPhone, baby. That's what I'm streaming right now. Let me just see if I can figure out how to see the damn chat. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Channel activity. I don't think that's it. Jerry, I see something, you know. I'm like, Jerry Pinez, yay, legal. Like, okay, I see y'all at the bottom. I see y'all. For a second, I was like, where is the chat? I see Jerry Pinez. I see CEO Vizzle. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but how is the air quality? It's extremely bad right now in Thailand, especially during burning season. A lot of farmers are burning, and that's really what causes the air pollution. It's like overwhelming during this time, but it's really due to farmers burning and preparing for new harvest and things like that. It's not just like, oh, all of a sudden all the buses are emitting fumes. Like, they've been emitting fumes, you know. Like,
it ain't that bad.
It has to do with like the farming season, and I think that once it passes, it's not as bad. So, okay, great. I'm glad we can see the chat. We're gonna continue on with this Nomad interview with my best fucking friend, bro. Like, we're going. So, question number 4, and like I told you guys, we got 12 questions. Question number 4 is, what were your non-negotiables when choosing to live abroad or go abroad? What type of things were you just like, I have to have this or else it's not gonna work for me?
Well, one of my main things is that, like, I smoke a lot of weed. So I'm like, if I'm going somewhere, I'm not trying to be like doing anything against the law in another country. Because you see how that happened with other people and it don't go right. So I need to be able to go to a dispensary, grab my weed somewhere, and let that be like easy peasy. The money's a lot easier too.
Would you consider yourself a Rastafari?
Oh yeah, all day, literally. Wake and bake before I do anything. I have to.
So he's saying, y'all, he was like, when I wanted to move to another country, I had to go somewhere where I could smoke weed.
Literally, like,
YouTube, don't get mad at me. This is reality. Like, they're like, gonna get mad at me.
Like, cause that's just one of the regular things. So if you're from Atlanta and stuff too, that's just a regular thing. If you just out here, it's like tea when you come to the house. Somebody come through, you like, hey, look, would you like to partake, bro? And it just is what it is, and it's a lot better out here.
You can't go somewhere where they don't agree with that, because you might as well have been better off in America, I guess, where you just deal with it, I guess, as it comes. Some places are cool, some places aren't, but going to a whole foreign country where you're not sure if they're okay with that, like, I can see how that's like a big deal.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm not trying to do anything under the table. So coming out here, it's way cheaper in America too. Once I did all my conversion and stuff like that, I've been spending like $5 on like 3 grams, where it's just,
in America, you spend like $40.
$40. That's like
And then also it's like stigmatized. It's kind of like, oh, you're a bad person, or you're a drug addict. Like, I don't agree with that personally. I live off the land. Like, I partake, but I can understand why some people come here and they're like, yeah, I don't want to feel like a criminal. I don't want to feel like somebody who's just like a thug or needs to be locked up. Like, I just like to smoke a little bit. Like, you got people whose whole religion is based off this. Like, no, we're not gonna sit here and act like that's not okay. And especially in America, it's like, no, it's not cool. Like, look at me and him. What do we look like? We look like two people who smoke. Probably. I don't know. If you don't think that, maybe you just aren't around people who smoke a lot. But I can look at us and be like, yeah, you look like the type of people. You probably are good citizens who contribute to society, but you probably light up every now and then. Exactly. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Take the stress off.
There's nothing wrong with that.
One thing I can say that I've noticed being down here is that, like, when you do smoke, you can't smoke in your like room or on your patio or anything like that. They really don't like that. So you have to go down to the smoke areas where it's like,
you have to be respectable about it. It's like, yeah, you smoke, but at the same time, it's like, well, there's children, there's other people who don't smoke, there's family. So it's like, yeah, we can respect that you smoke, but just don't make it everybody's fucking problem. And I think if you can have that respect, especially living somewhere like Thailand, like, I think they're okay with it. Like, we've bumped into a couple problems here and there, but it was usually because we're like, just, I smoke, whatever, who gives a fuck? And it's like, yeah, some people do give a fuck. They don't want you smoking on their kids.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like,
they don't want you smoking on their
lunch.
Like,
you know? So
I can understand that, yeah, for sure. So we'll move on to question 5. What did your career look like pre-moving abroad and post? And I'll ask you to speak just a little bit louder so that they can hear you on the camera. I don't know if they can, but what did your career look like before coming to Thailand? And what does it look like after leaving here? Because for a lot of you, you may not know, he came here to Thailand to visit me and experience it, but he will be going back to America. So a lot of times I want to express that opinion where there's a lot of people moving here and they're in it to win it. Like, I'm in it. I don't plan on leaving, but you have people visiting here to see what the lifestyle is like. And then also being like, okay, I'm going to make a decision. I may go back home. I may do whatever. So I want you guys to hear his opinion because he came to Thailand. He's been here almost a month now, hanging out with me. And I've been telling him before, when I lived here last year, I was like, yo, you got to come to Thailand. It's the shit. So I want you guys to hear someone's opinion who kind of is unbiased, someone who's actually going back to the States but can tell you their opinion on what they thought about Thailand. So what were you doing before? What do you see yourself doing after?
Well, I've been working in restaurants for a good while. And so before coming here, like bartending, serving, just stacking up money, working daily and stuff like that. But going back home, like I'm gonna continue doing that, but I'm really looking for freaking working from home jobs, like I could do some remote work. Because like if you think about it, you really don't need that much money to really survive out here. Like you can come out here with a $14, $15 an hour job, working from home on your computer, doing some call center stuff, and literally be able to take care of your luxurious life, take care of your rent, go out every evening when you want, like all the stuff that's so hard to do in America. Like you can do it so much easier without really having to freaking break your back. Like that's been my main problem. Working hard, like you end up breaking your back.
Just working so hard, but you don't get to enjoy it.
Exactly. Like
when you come to Thailand, you're like, oh, I can go get a massage, I can go be at a rooftop pool, I can go have a nice meal at a nice restaurant. It's like these were things that we could not do in America. Technically we made more money, so it doesn't make more sense. Like, I'm making all this money, but I can't even do the nice things that they do in these other countries, you know?
Exactly. So
let's see what the comments is saying, bro. Let's see. JMG says, are you Amish? No. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't. I've been trying. I'm like, what the fuck? Botsco145 says, he wants that strange. I'm not sure what that means, honey. Sounds like you on that demon time. Elevate your frequencies. Jersey Pinez says, oh, ye shows those tea and other things shops. Ye show those tea and other things shops. I'm not sure, love. Maybe it's just because there's a language barrier, but if you can let me know what you're saying. Jesus Crust says, Denver not an option. I've never been to Denver, Colorado. That's actually on my bucket list to go to Colorado. Never been there, so I would love to visit. I've heard great things about it.
But you gotta think about too, like Colorado's cool, but at the same time, like if you move in, like it's the conversion rate of money though. That's the main thing. It's cheaper to live.
It's still America.
Yeah, you still living in America, so you're still gonna be paying like American prices on rent and stuff like that. Coming out here, I can go get me a hotel that's 5-star for $250, like for the entire month, and just be chilling. So I'm like, it's a whole different type of lifestyle, like,
Yeah, it's very different. Like, even me saying, like, oh, I would love to go somewhere like that. That's on my bucket list. I'm like, I don't want to live there because it's quite expensive, just like everywhere else in America right now. So I think what this live is really about is talking to people who are interested in possibly moving abroad or considering other options, because quite frankly, we're sitting here in Bangkok. So I'm like, if anything, I'm talking to people who are like, yeah, maybe I might get up out of here, because I'm sure Denver is a beautiful, amazing place and I want to visit, but I wouldn't want to buy any property or anything there at this moment, unfortunately. Bob also says, don't ruin another country with y'all basketball American life. For real. Y'all are criminals. Bob.
Dang, man. You gotta think about it though. Like,
there's other sports than basketball. What about football?
I know, man.
Oh my
Dang. Boxing,
tennis,
anything.
He's like, don't ruin us with your basketball life. We not coming. First of all, I don't know who you are, Bob, because I've never met a Thai person named Bob. But I will say, if you're someone who doesn't want people to move to Thailand, because I can't imagine why else you're here, best believe that we're not going to be playing basketball. Neither of us have the skills or the energy or anything. So you guys they'll be fine in Thailand. I don't know who you're representing. It's very confusing.
Basketball, wow.
It's very confusing. John 1 says, it's my brother's birthday. Shout out to Mike Hawk, please.
Hey,
What's up, Mike Hawk?
It's your birthday, bro.
It's your birthday.
Blessings.
Bad bitches hope they twerking on yay. Like, it's your birthday. Good for you, John. Or no, his brother is Mike. Good for Mike. I'm sorry, but I'm like, Botsco145 says, you look like low credit score. Oh.
Dang.
Y'all fucking funny, bro.
Baby going in.
They
though,
literally
that's
like, you look like a low credit score. And I'm like, bro, why are you on my live?
God, is it the black tea? That's what I'm thinking.
Probably because it's Black History Month.
Yeah.
Shout out to Black History
Let's
Month,
go all
y'all.
day.
We
doing
got
different
haters
things.
in the live. Haters going live. I look like low credit, but you in my YouTube. That's crazy.
Exactly.
Because I get paid for you being here. But anyway, let's move on. Nah. Says something in another language. Thanks for being here, love. I'm not sure what you said. Hopefully it's not hate. Cheese's Crust says, you look like office workers.
Like from
Bro, why are they roasting? Why are y'all roasting me in the
that's what I'm
live
like,
stream?
yo,
That's
from the,
crazy,
I
bro.
be thinking about that show, The Office and junk. That's kind of a compliment.
This is
though.
my whole
You know what I mean?
condo. This is not an office, but maybe they see the plant, they see the nice lighting, the lamp, a bed. Like they're like, you look like an office worker. Y'all be hating, bro. All right, moving on. You look like
A single mother.
you look like a single mother. And what's crazy is that I have no kids. I have no kids, baby. I live in Bangkok, Thailand. I never thought that this would be a troll session. When I said I'm gonna go live for every fucking day in Black History Month, I never thought in my life this would be a troll session. But y'all done picked the right people because me and my best friend, honey, we can take a joke, honey. This shit is funny.
Hilarious.
You sound like a single mother.
Dang.
Baby, I don't have no kids. I wish I was.
Dang, we stopped doing the interview and stuff. It was let's
I
read
was
some
like,
more
what
comments.
the hell? Like, I turned the... Hold on, let me...
Keep
I'm
it
sorry. I
going.
put the computer away. I was like, they want to smoke today?
Nah,
They
you
gonna
know,
get
but look,
smoked
I want to
today.
still read some more comments.
All right, we're going to read a couple. Because it is funny.
Because they're going in.
It's
They
fucking
gotta
funny.
be heard.
But
They
we're
put
going to
the
get back to the
time in,
interview.
you know?
That man said you like a single mother. I'm like, bitch, where? I have 8 plants. I'm a single mother to 8 plants. And I water them well. Fort Serpentino says, I'm thinking about moving my family. So definitely will be listening.
Yo, do that
Thanks,
job,
love.
though.
You're the type of person I want listening because obviously, as you see, some people be in here. I'm like, why are you in here? I don't fucking be in people's YouTube live streams randomly hating. Like, I be eating smoothies and shit. Like, I think it's crazy. But yeah, if you want to move your family abroad, stay tuned, baby. Hit the subscribe. I'll be here giving y'all good information. And there's a lot of other people as well that you can connect with who are YouTubers who are doing the same type of lifestyle. So stay tuned. I'm sorry. I want to be mad, but I'm like, you fucking funny, bro.
What is it?
Bodsco145 says, you look like $200 back in the day. What?
You look like...
You look like $200 back in the day. I'm like, I don't know if you're a bot or a real person, but if you're a real person, email me, bro, because you're funny as fuck, bro.
Like, back in
like
what
join
day,
my
though?
Discord.
If
Like,
I was in like Red Dead Redemption, $200, bro, I could buy a whole homestead.
the
bro.
reality is
Like,
probably a
let's
fucking
go.
a bot or something. I was like, who the fuck keep doing
You
this?
look like
But I was like, bro, I'm not
$200
even mad
back in
at
the
you. It's all love, bro. Join the Discord. We can talk it out. I'm not mad, bro. Because your jokes are
But
fucking...
isn't that a compliment?
I don't know.
Because back in the day, money was more. So it's like...
Yeah, I don't know if I should be like disturbed or if I should like be happy about it.
10,000 over here.
You look like a
I'd
bad
take
bitch
that
in the
like that.
1900s. I'm like,
Alright. You just gotta take
that
it.
might work. Some of y'all niggas' comments is being put for review, and I want y'all to know that this is not the type of live stream. If you want to be weird and say too much crazy, it's gonna be reviewed later on. You're probably gonna get blocked. But for people just being funny, saying weird things, I can take a joke. It's all good. But if you saying some weird shit and they held it for review, you probably doing too much. And you might want to find another stream, baby. I'm going to read a couple more comments, and then we're going to finish these interviews because we don't even... Like, what are we even doing right now? Like, I thought we were doing a whole interview.
Yo, look what I'm saying. Go back
And we
to
got in the
movie.
comments, y'all want to be rude, but y'all found the right best friends because we don't give no fucks, bro. Like, let's laugh. What is it?
For it though.
That man said you look like you came from the what?
I don't know. I'm still over the 200s in the back in the
Like,
day.
what?
Yo,
I'm like, you just typing stupid shit, ho. Get in my Discord. We can go toe for toe, bitch. All right. Lisa Ely says, no, don't come back. Not sure what that was about, but we so fucking behind. We don't even know. Jimmy Shinkushi says, go back to your master Trump. I don't even know, like, you guys are,
He's just the
like,
president.
these have to be bots. They have to be bots, bro. Because I was like, what makes you look at me and think I give a fuck about any of that shit? I don't.
Literally,
I don't.
Like, yo.
When I go to sleep at night, I sleep well, and I don't think about Trump. If y'all do, I'm really sorry about that. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to pick a side, none of that. But I'm like, I don't care. Why are you in here talking about Trump? This is not the site for you.
They said, yo, master, though. I was like, yo, that nigga just
I was like, I didn't vote for
president.
that nigga. That's y'all president. Jesus Crust says, when I think of Thailand, unfortunately, I think of child sex trafficking trade. How common is it? Jesus Crust, I can understand that on some real shit. It is a problem in a lot of countries, but let's be realistic. It's a huge problem in America. It's a huge problem in the West. So it's easy to look at the East and be like, oh yeah, sex trafficking. I'm like, it's sex trafficking all over this world. The abuse of women, the abuse of children, all type of shit is worldwide, baby. It's not just to Thailand.
Talking about that Diddy stuff, y'all.
You know, so I'm like, I feel what you're saying, but no, we're not gonna sit here and act like, oh, sex trafficking
I
is a
feel like-
Thailand
I feel
issue.
like they got
It's
it
an issue
everywhere.
overall.
Yeah, but
It's
I'm
an
like,
issue.
being out here in Bangkok, chilling and stuff like that, just as a regular guy out here, man, like, I ain't really seen nothing too weird. So it's like, if somebody's doing something, they doing stuff, like, behind the scenes.
The
like,
kids still
they would
play
do
at
anywhere.
parks here. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, you watch them get out of school and stuff. I don't walk down the block and stuff, going into different stores and stuff. Like, they really be watching out for their kids, like anywhere else though. But you know,
The
predators,
problem exists. Yeah,
they
it's
go through the
everywhere,
tracks,
but
you know, they
it's,
slip through.
the problem is
Yeah.
everywhere. That's the thing. People want to point fingers, and I'm like, the problem is the problem, period. We got some weirdos out here. And they range different continents and different countries and all that shit. So, I don't know what else to say about that. Jimmy Shinkushi says, you're smelling up the whole country. Jimmy, you don't even have a profile picture. You skirt. Is you skirt, Jimmy? Go ahead and post your profile picture. Let's see who you are, Jimmy. Let's see who smells worse, me or you. I can't. With people like that, I'm like, you ain't got no profile picture. You skirt. You not even really out here like standing on business, but you want to be in somebody's live stream. Post your profile picture, Jimmy Shinkushi.
I'm adding to the economy.
You
Only thing
cute.
I'm smelling up is.
Thanks for helping my
What's
YouTube
the-
channel, love. Fort Serpentino said, I heard work is harder to keep money up. Is it true? I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that question, but if I can interpret it personally, I would say, are you asking, is it harder to make money here? And what I would say is that you can make money anywhere you go, but you have to consider exchange rates. You know, the US dollar trumps right now. So if you can make USD, that makes a big deal. But also you can live other places where it's not as expensive as the US. So I'm like, maybe I make USD, but I don't really need that much. For example, this condo, my rent is under $400. If I had this same place in the US, it would probably likely be just over $2,000. So with that being said, I could live in the US and have a place like this and barely afford it. Or I could live in Thailand and have a place like this and it's, you know, quite cheaper. So it just depends how you look at it, you know? But we done got in y'all ass a little bit. So I'm like, oh my God. I forgot what this live was about. We got 65 people in here. I love you guys. Thanks for joining us. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this because I will be interviewing more people. But let's get back to what this is about. I'm interviewing someone. You know, in the comments, y'all want to get sassy. We can get sassy all day, but I want to get back into the interview with my beautiful best friend Nomad. So let's get back into these questions we have. I think we got through 5 of them, 5 out of 12.
Hey, almost halfway through.
So let's, you know, go on question number 6, which is, what does a great day look like for you living abroad?
Well, you know, waking up, probably waking and baking, playing the game a little bit in the morning time, walking out here to a bodega or something, or to these little corner shops.
Bodega.
You know, grabbing like some street food, because they be having crazy stuff. They be having good juices. They had like some ramen with like a chicken foot in it, like literally like skewers and stuff. So like just starting off the day walking around, you see a bunch of just like, nice sights. It's a different area, smells different. You go to the 7-Eleven, grab a couple of snacks, come back to the house, chill out a little bit, maybe smoke some more, and then go out and hang out with some folks. Or, just maybe go to a restaurant, because the restaurants, it's not even expensive. You can go out there, I spend maybe 500-600 baht, and literally I'm eating a whole meal. So it'll be a good day.
This man's living his best life on vacation mode.
Literally.
I told him, I was like, this is amazing. You came to Thailand, this is great, but you are on vacation mode. I was like, vacation mode, because I'm glad he's living his best life, but to a certain extent, if you really just living in Thailand, like, a lot of times, like, you're just eating at the 7-Eleven, like, going to your condo and enjoying those amenities, which might be a pool, a rooftop, a gym, whatever. And I'm like, him coming here as a tourist, like, I really want to know your perspective, because he's lived here longer than just like a week or two. He's been here with me for a while now. You guys have seen him in some of my other videos. Like, you guys have seen him popping up, whatever. Like, he's literally came to explore this Thai lifestyle. And it's quite different for me because I've been living here for a long time. But I wanted to hear that perspective of someone who's like, I came here, I'm going back to US. What advice would you give to other people interested in coming here? Are you interested in living here? Like, what is it that's truly different from living out west?
It's crazy. So one of the things is that, like, you know how you get on an Uber or in a taxi back home? Like, it's so easy. Call it real fast. Call a Grab or a Bolt. And you get on the back of a freaking motorbike, which is the cheapest thing ever. And you ride through the town. It's been so crazy. Like, I went all the way, like, 25 minutes to this Chuck Market in the back of... Markets. Yeah. I'm on the back of this bike for like 25-30 minutes, y'all. Holding on. Literally just riding through the city. Freaking, like, you got exhaust coming from buses and stuff like that.
The adrenaline.
Yeah, so it's completely different. And the locals do it on a regular basis. They're just sitting there chilling. No hands recording on their phone talking to their family or something like that. Literally on the back of a bike. And I'm like, I'm feeling extra, like, self-conscious because I'm holding on with two hands. Like, big truck,
and he's,
literally.
He's a decent sized guy. So you got to think about these little bikes. He was on there holding on. I told him, hold on for dear life. Because I was on another bike. I was like, I want you to come to Thailand. We're going to live our best life. But please don't fall off this bike. Oh, my God. I was so concerned, bro. Like, for real. I was really like, oh, my God, can this nigga hold on to this bike? But you did great. You did great.
Yeah, I rode that jump all the way through down there. Like, it was nice, though. And I got so good at it that I was like, I've been going to the dispensaries on my own on the bikes. I went to the movies. I was like, you know what?
Y'all, I went to sleep last night. This nigga got up and was out in the streets. I was like, you just live here now. I guess you just act like you from here. He's like, yeah, you fell asleep. I went out and did my thing on the bikes. I'm like, excuse me.
I want to call it
you
Brad,
live in Thailand now. I guess you from
saying?
Thailand, I guess.
Trying to get my native life on. Because, y'all, I'm going to come back out here. It is so nice. Like,
well, I want to ask you another question.
Okay.
Do you see yourself moving back to America? Why or why not?
So, my thing about going back home is, like, I need to make more money. So, I kind of see myself splitting this, like, 50-50. It's like, I'll go home to stack up bread and then, come out here and enjoy luxury. Because I'm like, being in America is so expensive to enjoy luxury, so I might as well enjoy somewhere where it's cheaper, It's like the most simplest thing ever. You see how, like, Hispanic folks, when they come out somewhere, they come to America, they work, they make that bread. Other people come
support the family.
Support the family. Literally, you can have a whole bank account over there, everybody living good on the other side, and we spending less. So I'm like, I've been seeing a different way. I'm gonna go back home because that's how I make money.
Do you see yourself being like, okay, well, I'm gonna utilize America as a ways to make money, and then I'm gonna spend that money abroad?
Pretty much, yeah. Because at the same time, if I spend all my money in America, it doesn't go that long. But if I spend my money over here, I can use it for so many different ways. I can go to potlucks every day. I can go out all the time. I can go get different beers, liquor, and stuff like that. Clubs, parties. Go
A
to
lot
the
of
market
people
every
are
night.
seeing that. They're seeing like, okay, well, you can be in America, make money, and a lot of people aren't taking that money abroad. They're taking it elsewhere because it doesn't go very far in your own country. You can barely buy some eggs, barely buy some milk, you know? But it's like if I make money in America and I move abroad, yeah, they're going to be mad, but fuck them. I say that again. Fuck them.
You got to think about it because you think
Take your money elsewhere. You work hard for it,
your
honey.
money goes so long. Like, literally, like, we buy decent liquor out here that's like, if I go to the liquor store, I'm spending $25, maybe $30 at the liquor store buying maybe some Jose El Jimador.
Not even. Yeah, not even.
Yeah, El
high shelf
Jimador
shit,
or some freaking, Kraken or something like that. I come out here, I end up grabbing a bottle, I'm spending literally about $8.99. And if I'm trying to go be fancy, I'm going to spend $12. So I'm
and even if it's not liquor, even if you just look at healthy foods, like fruits, vegetables, eggs, all of that is quite cheaper here. A lot of people don't want to hear it. It disgruntles their demons. Let's be honest. Oh, whatever. America's the best. I'm like, okay. I live here. I don't have roaches. When I lived in America, I bought a freaking over $2,000 condo in the fucking city, bro, and I had roaches. Why? It was nasty as hell. It's not because I didn't clean up. It was just that they don't care to renovate. They don't care to make it better. They don't care to really honor the money that you work very hard for. Whereas I can come over here and spend less than $400 and have a decent standard of living. I can eat healthy food every night. I can go out and hang out with my friends sometimes. I can swim in a pool because I have access to that. I can go to a gym. Also have access to that if I want to get healthy. And I can even walk on a track on the rooftop every day to get some steps in. So I'm like, all of that for $400. If people in America really want to just sit and just act ignorant, like, it's up to you at this point. I'm like, it's very realistic. There's plenty of people. It's not just me out here talking this shit, giving the information about, like, bro, this shit is different other places. Wake up, do your research.
The most expensive thing you really gonna spend is your flight, honestly. Because once you're done with your flight,
they don't want you to leave this motherfucker. Let's be honest.
That's the most expensive thing. If you got some decent money saved up, you can come out here and live a great life. Literally, you know what? Like, you could say, hey, I quit my job, I got some money.
You could start a new life. Like, you could start a new something to work on that makes you money, like everything. But if you have a decent saving, you can come out here and start a new life, bro.
I see so many retired people out here and stuff like that, just like, yo, living their best life. Because at the end of the day, they've been working so hard in America, spending their time, like, old white folks, old black dudes, old freaking, like, so many different, like, types of folks. Like, literally, it's crazy. They've been working hard doing what the system told them to do.
And it didn't work out.
It didn't work out. So they like, you know what? I end up taking all my money, and they came down here, and they literally are living their best
like
life.
Kings, yeah.
I had a 45-minute conversation with a couple. They literally would not stop talking to me about it. They were like, yo, oh, you thinking just like us. And I'm like, yo.
Most older people I meet here are like, wow, I'm so proud of you as someone at a young age who's doing this. Because typically it's retirees or people with savings accounts and things that decide to be like, I'm going to move to somewhere like Thailand. It's not typically younger people. And even us, like, we're young, but we're not 20. We're 30, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, we still are making these decisions. I have friends here who are in their 20s who have made this decision at 21. And was like, yeah, fuck America. It's not working for me. I'm not going to pay into a system that just wants me to be poor.
Yeah.
At least come here and live a decent... I got plants. Y'all see my plant over there? I'm going to move a little bit. We just showed it. Y'all see my plant? That's Shelly. I have never had a plant in America. I've never... Like, okay, I've had a flower, this or that. But I'm like, I've never been... Like, first of all, I'm not going to go into a rant about that. But the point I'm trying to make is that you have young people, middle-aged people, older people, everybody making a decision to say, like, hey, if it's not Thailand, there's other options. Like, people are moving out of the country. Stop just being that person who's going to complain all day. It doesn't work. You don't like the politics. You don't like anything. Get up and move. If you're going to keep paying into this system, I feel like at a certain extent, there's only so much you can do or so much you can say because you're not really willing to make a difference, you know? So a lot of people don't like that. They don't like to hear that, but it's the truth. We like to complain, but I'm like, who all is getting up doing something different. Not many of us, you know? And the ones who are, we're the ones on YouTube making videos right now. And I hope y'all are seeing this. And I hope y'all are taking something from this. And if you're somebody who's doing something like this, please share your journey. Like, please, because a lot of people will benefit from it. And from there, what I will say, we got like 3 questions on the interview list left. But this next one is, if speaking to your younger self, would you recommend this lifestyle earlier?
No, most definitely. Because at the end of the day, like, I understand I wasted so much time, like, apartments and stuff, trying to live in fancy places close to Midtown, Buckhead, all that other stuff. You know, trying to just, like...
Be in the mix.
Yeah, you know, be close to the bars,
successful.
Be close to, like, you know, all this stuff going on, like, hanging out with who's who and all of that. But I'm like, if I would have spent my time, put my money somewhere else like this, I could have been living great going on. Like, I would have so much more stuff saved up. But, you know, it's one of the things you can't go to the past.
You can't fix the past, but you can't think about it and be like, if I could tell somebody young, even if it's not myself, if there's another girl watching this video, you in your early 20s or something, like, I was that girl who hustled. I worked 4 different jobs. Like, I was doing whatever I could to make money. But in the reality, like, if I could go back to my early 20s and travel, I would do that. Yeah. That's definitely, I would not even waste time. I'm like, I don't care how much money you guys save. Take whatever little you got, go travel, because I guarantee you it's going to open up other opportunities for you, other mindsets of lifestyles that you can live. Like, I didn't even have this privilege to a certain extent to even think out of the box before I moved out of the country, because I always thought the same way. It was always like, I need to make money, I need to pay my bills, I need to move up, I need to elevate. And then when I moved out of the country, I was like, I just need to pay my $400 rent and not be depressed. You know? So I'm like, this is the lifestyle that you're living abroad, but at the same time, it's not that for everybody. A lot of people move here for different reasons. That's why I really wanted to showcase my best friend, because he technically came here to visit me and is considering living here. And I would love to hear, like, that perspective from someone who's like, I'm not living there yet, but I'm considering leaving America, leaving the lifestyle that I've had, leaving what I've known to actually come to a foreign fucking country. So that's why I wanted to ask him these questions to you guys on camera and see what you think. So right now, we got 2 left. I did 12 questions. So before I get into these last 2 questions, let's see what the chat has to say, if we got anything to talk to them about, or if they hate, and let's see. Fort Serpentino says, I heard work is harder to keep money up. Is it true? I think, did we read that one already? Yeah, we read that one. America Talk Live says, yes, come to Thailand. If you're somebody who lives in Thailand, hit me up. I love to meet you or bring you into the community that we currently have here. So let me know. Jerry Pine says, I like lives. You can see the light breath. I'm glad that you like my lives. If you're saying you can hear me breathing, like, I'm sorry about that. Like, I have asthma. Literally, like, Bodsko145 says, nice restaurant. Laugh my ass off. Yeah, right. I don't know what that's about. Spook, I don't know. These could be bots. Some people just say random shit.
It's a nice restaurant.
This is my house. Yeah. Like, this is my house. STFU, which we all know what that, I mean, some of us know what that means. It's kind of rude. But it's, get these weird racist people out of your chat. Hey, guess what? I'm not paying them any attention, honey. They're probably bots, let's be honest, because I'm like, I have less than 15,000 subscribers. Why do we have racist bots in my chat? That's wow. That makes me think maybe I made it. Maybe I'm doing something, because I'm like, I don't even have this many subscribers commenting, but I got bots in here. You know, don't worry about it, baby. They'll be all right. Tequila.
Say it right, though.
That's what it says. Tequila.
Tequila, damn.
These comments are rude.
Tell him, Tequila.
I'm sorry, love, because anybody who joins my lives or anything I do, like, I'm a really positive person. So if some people are rude in the chat, like, you just got to get over it, because a lot of these people are bots or they're just weirdos, you know. And I'm like, nobody, like, just don't give them enough attention.
Yeah.
And they're just weird, you know. I'm like,
You
we
gotta
come in
kill
here
them with
saying random
kindness, you
shit.
know
I'm like, it
what I
has
mean?
nothing to do with the chat, but whatever, you know. I'm just gonna laugh at it, because for me personally, I heal through laughter. I could just laugh it away. People are weird. Yes, the comments are rude. Lisa Ely says, my daughter is moving there on the 23rd. Yes. Send your daughter. My Discord link is in the channel description. I think it's in the video description, not sure. But if she joins my Discord and she says that she's arrived here, I will be nothing but supportive to her. There's been other people who've arrived in Bangkok and starting their life here, and they've joined our community. Tribe of Nomads. If you don't follow the Isaiah Ashley show on YouTube, he started the community that I am part of, and I am super open to connecting other people with this community. It helps people who are new to moving to Bangkok. So, yeah. America Talk Live says, at Jesus Crest. Yeah, no folk, not like that in the kingdom. I don't even know what's going on in the chat, y'all. I just want y'all to, like, I don't even know what's going on. Jimmy Shinkushi says, you cause prices to increase for poor people. Jimmy, if you get a profile picture, I'll address you. Until then,
you know, some places
you're a bot, baby. He's
up.
a fucking bot. Don't fucking address this nigga. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all had to hear that. But listen, Jimmy, when you get a profile picture, it could be of a car, a wooden block, a cat. Just get a profile picture, baby. I think you're a bot, honey. Here to cause drama. We're not going to talk to a bot. We're not doing that. Fort Serpentino says, what about language barriers? Please respond to me. There are language barriers. Obviously, living in a foreign country, they speak Thai here. I've been learning Thai personally. Also, there's a lot of people who speak English, so I think it's a country where you can kind of get by. There's also technology nowadays. We're in 2025. Google Translate goes a long way.
Yeah, if you type anything in and I literally say yo, and then I show them the phone, and they be like, oh, okay. You want a Pepsi?
You're like, I need some corn.
Boom.
Just show your phone. Like, technology's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. Josie Noir says, how long are you going to stay there? Well, I signed a year lease with my condo, so I'll be here at least a year, hopefully, unless they kick my ass out. That's the goal. I'm just gonna ignore Jimmy because he seems like a bot. And then, like, I can't with y'all. America Talk Live says, I'm boots on the ground here in Thailand. My slice of heaven. Hey, link up. Hit me up, girl. Let's have lunch or something. Let me see. Y'all really, disappointed me with this chat. I'm not gonna lie. I am very disappointed. I'm just like, why do I get all these bots? Can y'all send some real people? Fort Serpentino says, she just reading the negative comments. Please stop reading negative comments. I'm just reading whatever comments pop up. I can hardly see.
You skipped a few super
to be honest
comments.
with you. Like, I'm trying to, like, it's sad that that's the case, though. Like, why is there so much negativity on something that's positive?
American History Month, that was very negative, too.
They can,
I'm sorry, I just
no, I see. Like, you see it, he sees it, I see it. I'm like, we've been on here talking about completely different things, but here's the sad thing with American people. Like, either you're a bot, or either you're a very miserable person, and I find sympathy for both. And it's crazy that I can find sympathy for a fucking robot, but I'm like, I find sympathy for both, because I'm like, you can reflect on they're being negative. Everything we talked about on this, these people don't even address. Yeah. They're like, what do you think about Trump? I'm like, what? Like, what did I say about that? Nothing. American History Month. And all caps. It's like, bro, relax. So I'll just try and skip past and see what I can read. I got like 2 more questions for Mod. We'll get to that. But I was trying to get through these chats, and I'm realizing half of these are bots.
Well, how about we go back to the questions then? If everybody's saying what's the name.
Someone says, it's irritating me because I'm actually trying to learn Fuck the fucking hate. Okay, well, if you really want to learn, ask me a question. Is there something you'd like to know? I'd love to answer that. America Talk Live says, I came to Thailand to stop being a color. I'm on.
That's funny.
Bro, if you wonder why people don't do, like, but it's okay. Like, y'all not gonna get me, bro. Y'all couldn't get me. I'm good. It's hilarious. Because I'm like, this is why people don't go live. Because I'm like, what the hell is this? Bria, you need to do night vlogs. I want to see how it looks like at night. Josie Noir, I'd be open to that. I love to show Thailand nightlife. I've been trying to figure out how I can go live while actually walking out and about in the streets, because I have to pay for my like phone service or something to go live. It's different when I'm home like this. Like, I'm on Wi-Fi and I pay for Wi-Fi. So I would love to do that, and just give me some time. I'm going to try and figure that out. America Talk Live says, new sub here for support and advice. Appreciate you, love, because you see the hate, honey. You see, like, it's ridiculous at this point. I'm going to just ignore the weirdos. They're probably, the thing I noticed, though, the craziest thing is that a lot of people who be talking crazy, they don't have no profile picture. Mm-hmm. Like, they're not even a person. They're just somebody in here like, yeah, blase, blase. And it's like, who fucking invited you? Like, why are you even here? You don't have nothing better to do? So I just have to ignore them. You know, that's part of being a streamer. You have to learn who to ignore. Fort Serpentino, I hear you, babe. I appreciate you looking out, but it's all good. It doesn't bother me, but I appreciate you looking out. Lisa Ely says, $200 back in the day looks damn good. Even now, it looks good.
That's what I was saying.
I mean, I wish we was in there. But no, I don't, because to a certain extent, $200 back in the day, but they was hanging niggas on trees.
Remember, somebody said earlier that we looked like $200 back in the day.
Oh, that's what you
so it's like, yo, that sounds darn good right now, literally, though.
I was like, that's a good return.
Exactly.
I wonder how much that is now. You know, $200 back in the day, that might be $2 million.
That's what I'm saying. They were living good off $200.
So I guess they were saying, like, oh, they're being racist. And I'm like, the funny thing to me is, like, I don't know for y'all, like, any of my subscribers out there who can take something from this. If somebody is racist, they are mentally deranged, bro. You would never argue with someone who's mentally deranged. I would hope. I wouldn't, personally. If you're a racist, something's wrong with your mind, bro. Like, something's wrong with your mind, bro. That's why I was like, I'm not going to sit here and argue with somebody in the comments being, I don't even understand that you're being racist, because I'm not. You know, I'm like, oh, shit, that went over my head. I didn't realize. You know, because I'm like, if you are racist, you are deranged, bro. And I wish nothing but meta to you. If you don't know what meta is, study Buddhism, something. But I'm just like, bro, I wish nothing but peace to you, because it doesn't even make sense to be racist nowadays. It's actually quite disturbing to be like, what's wrong with your mind, bro? Like, your mind is so fucked that you're racist, and you get in my live stream to be racist. You're supporting me. Thank you. Sawadika. Like, thank you so much. Like, I get paid off these views, baby. So if you want to be racist, I'm gonna sit here with my black ass best friend and you gonna watch, honey. Moving on next, because I told y'all I still got 2 questions for him. I haven't even got through all my questions, and y'all want to be racist. That's very weird. That's very weird, y'all. But I appreciate the ones who are trying to defend me and say whatever, but I just don't even really pay attention to that type of shit, because I'm like, it's very confusing to be in 2025 and be a racist. Like, I'm like, okay, that's what you want to do with your life? All right.
So 40 years ago.
I'm like, that's so 2018. It's so 2018. I'm like, you're fucking racist? Like, what? Anywho, Sean Chambers says, you have pretty hair. Thank you. I braided it myself with extensions. Appreciate it. America Talk Live says, who is Trump? I missed the election. Faithful is a fool is on that ish. Not sure what that means, but I don't give a fuck about the election, to be honest with y'all. Take it how you want it. I don't fucking care. I live in Thailand, Bangkok, Thailand. I don't care. Lisa Early says, just skip the rude trolls. Right, but it's kind of hard, though. I'm literally sitting here with my glasses trying to read this shit, and I'm like, oh, shit, I just read some racist shit, you know? So I'll try, but every now and then they might slip in, but truthfully, they're usually bots. They're not even real fucking people. Literally, they can't even post a profile picture, like, Even when I had MySpace, I had a profile picture, honey.
MySpace days.
Drake Smith says, you live in Thailand? Yes, I live in Bangkok. America Talk Live says, Thailand is the new mass migration for Fados. I don't know what Fados is, but I will agree with you that a lot of people are moving here, and not just Thailand, just in general. A lot of people are leaving America, whether it be to go to Europe, Africa, Asia, Latin America. A lot of people are leaving because it is what it is. Tyrell Boujan. I'm not disrespecting you at all. I just can't. Tyrell Bougan. Ramen with a chicken foot. Oh my god. Best shit we ate today.
Good, yo. They put a chicken ankle in there too.
That shit was yummy.
Like I saw that earlier. I was like, yo, alright. The broth was crazy.
That
they
shit
had
was
veggies
yummy.
in it. They had little slices of chicken too. I was like, yo.
Yummy. Drake
50 baht.
Smitham says, I'll pass. I'll stay in USA where I have half my rights. Alright, well, good luck with that. Tyrell Boujan says, bodega. Is he from New York? That's what I told you, because I was like, he's like, I'm at the bodega. I'm like, nigga, that's not what they call it here.
Man, when I went to DR, they call it bodegas too, but it's the same thing. It's a corner store. Bodegas, corner store, you know, like.
It's the 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. I was
like, I'm at the bodega. I'm like, you at the 7-Eleven.
The Quick Trip earlier. I was like, yo, I'm at the Quick Trip chilling, y'all. They're like, bro, you at the 7-Eleven. I'm like,
you need to put some respect on the 7-Eleven. UWU says, you work remote in Thailand. How to get a job to live there? You can work as a teacher here with a graduate degree. If you get a TEFL, teaching English as a foreign language abroad, you can also get a job here. That's the way I was able to do it. Also, if you just work remotely online or like for another company, that's a great way to live here and also still make money.
I heard the Peace Corps was pretty good too.
Yeah, but the Peace Corps is like, I don't really know if they pay you. They might. I could be wrong, y'all. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like it's more like a volunteer service. Like, oh, I volunteer to come work, but you're gonna make sure I have somewhere to stay, make sure I have some food, make sure I have, you know. Yeah, but it's so like I don't really know how much they paying you, like a job like that. And then the Peace Corps, just like that dude, if they decide to be like, we done with your ass, you don't work for us, you gotta get the fuck out the company.
Oh yeah.
Out the country. I'm sorry. Yeah. So it's a little different. Danielle Honeysett says, big back.
Big bag, big bag, big. Yo.
Y'all are so fucking funny. Y'all lucky we got a fucking sense of humor. Cause I'm like, we're not even eating right now.
Really not, cause I was talking about food earlier. I went to a little Chinese restaurant. They had like a huge little lobster roll or whatever. The junk was crazy.
I might take a shot, but I'm not even eating.
But yo, that junk.
Peach strawberry fruit drink. Thailand, 50 baht, less than how much?
50 baht, yeah.
$2.
It's less than $1, honestly. Like, cause 30 baht is like, honestly, it's 50 baht.
Less than $2.
Jump cheap.
Google it.
Cause I'm trying to think, 100 baht is probably like what? $3.
All right, look. Before I get into these comments, cause y'all wilding out today. I didn't even expect this much action, and I love y'all for being here in my live stream. Like, I appreciate y'all. But I do still got 2 questions I was going to ask. I'm like, this is the whole interview. I'm like, they just start roasting us in the comments. I'm like, what the hell? I thought this was going to be nice.
I know, but hey, it's fun.
All right. Did I ask you this one? Is speaking to your younger self, would you... okay, so it's just 2 left. Since moving abroad, can you see yourself living here long term? Or do you plan on living in other countries?
Right now, I can see myself living in Thailand long term. Because literally, it got all the stuff I need. Like, people is nice here. The weed is legal. Food is on the cheap. I can buy electronics a lot cheaper, too. Like, headphones were like freaking 20 baht, 20, 30 baht. And y'all can do the conversion on that. But, like, it is so cheap to live here. It's so cheap to eat here. It's so cheap to live. Just do whatever. I could go party. Or get, like, a tuk-tuk. Where you riding in, like, it's like a bike mixed with like a car, but it has no doors, and you literally just ride it down the street.
Risk your life.
Baht, literally 100, 200 baht, and go down the block having a good day. Like, it is so nice. Like, I'd rather be here. Like, I'm going to come through. Like, I'm coming back. I need to just go stack up some more money in America, like how other people do.
Well, y'all heard it from the mouth of the horse. The mouth of the bear. We got one question left, y'all. What advice do you have for people interested in this lifestyle?
I would probably say like really just be like on key about your money like all day, because like it's so easy to spend a lot out here because everything is so cheap. You know, you go to like
Running up
to
a
the
check,
ATM
baby.
and stuff. Like I tell everybody, like if you about to like spend money, pull out all your money that you want to spend cash off rip, and then like spend money on your card when you go to the 7-Elevens and stuff like that, because then you're not getting hit with all these different like
International fees,
all
yeah.
the time. You could just swipe your card and just go about your business, you know. So but you always gotta have cash on you. But like just don't spend out here because it's so easy.
You can ball out on the grind out here. I don't know who y'all understand that term, but you can ball on the grind out here, and you can end up on the grind. That's the problem. You balling on the grind, like you balling out. You out here like, yeah, I'm living my. I can afford it, and then before you know it, be like, hold on, wait a minute.
Touche. I
done partied 10 nights in a row. A lot of these people be like, I done party for a month straight. Like, coming to Thailand, you can really live that life, but you gotta be smart. You gotta be careful about it. And if you really want it to become like a lifestyle for you, you gotta be a little frugal about it. That's all it is. So people show you, like, you can come out here and party. But let's be realistic. Who the fuck is partying every damn day? Most people have a freaking week time job schedule.
Exactly.
They're not partying every day. So I'm like, you come to tell you, like, yeah, I'm partying. I'm not working. I'm partying. I'm not working. And you out of money.
On that crash out time. I'm like, ain't nobody trying to do that though. So I'm like, that's my main like advice is really like
don't crash out.
Don't crash out. Come out here, like be a little frugal with your money, have fun when you want to, when you need to, have some sort of passive income coming through where, you know, like $100-$200 a month. Like
when I'm not working, some money coming in.
Exactly.
Type shit. Yeah.
And you can really make something shake with that. You can like budget some months and stuff like that where you won't even do as much. And then
you don't have to be rich to come here.
To live a regular good life where like people who would normally be like low caste or poor can come out here and be middle class very easily. Like so that's one of the things like I tell everybody like, yo, come out here, be about your
If you budget, yeah.
If you budget.
Yeah.
If you budget right and you about your money right,
you can live a nice life out here.
Literally.
So let's see what these last comments are before we end this live stream. Thank you guys for listening to me and my best friend, but let's see what y'all gotta say in the comments before we get up out of here. So let me see. American Talk Live says, "Ayo, is that Hong Tong the Hennessy of Thailand?" Yes, honey. I'm glad you said that. That's some real shit, and we real ass people.
Literally.
Hong Tong. That's what we've been sipping. My cup is empty, but that's what we've been sipping on. Hong Tong. You can get it from 7-Eleven. It's one of the cheapest. I think it's either rum or whiskey. I think it's rum.
I think it's rum.
Yeah. Hong Tong rum, and that's the Thailand drink, baby. America Talk Live says to all the chat and viewers, move. Hey, if it works for you, like I always say, like I want to give this information because I know it can help a lot of people, but I also recognize that a lot of people maybe wouldn't like living abroad. Maybe wouldn't thrive living here. I don't think everyone and their mama should just move to Thailand. In fact, I think a lot of people should move to other countries. Just move abroad, not Thailand. Because if you come here, you fucking want how much I gotta pay. You know, like prices going up. You don't come here.
I was hearing that Tanzania
move to
Africa
Africa.
Was supposed to be lit though, you know.
Think about it. Move to Africa.
All of that stuff though. Like,
move to South America. Move to Canada. Like move, bitch. You know, so it don't have to be Thailand. Just move. If they're not serving you, move. Rooster Cogburn says, if you work there at local wages, you would make it.
Ooh, you don't like.
No, I think I was saying like, yeah, when I worked full time at a school teaching in Thailand, I made enough money to make it. I made enough to pay my rent, my bills, feeding myself, transportation, everything. They're gonna pay you enough to make a wage here. They may not pay you enough to live a life in America and buy land and do all type of weird shit. But I'm like, realistically, we can't even do that off American wages. So why expect to come to a foreign country and all of a sudden they're gonna pay for you to have a life back in America? You accept the fact that maybe your life would be better somewhere else. And so, like, what I'm doing in Thailand is not to make enough money to go back to America. In fact, I would make more money in America. So what I'm doing here is to set up like a lifestyle here where, hey, if it doesn't work in America, guess what I can do? Go to Thailand. That's what I think I want to share with a lot of people. Like, it's funny, it's cool, it's all games. Oh, we on vacation. It's not a vacation. This is like my lifestyle. I live in Thailand, and I'm trying to create a lifestyle here that if anything happened in America, I have another home base. There's a lot of Americans who are just in America, don't agree with it, but would never take the chance to go anywhere else because you've been brainwashed that everywhere else is fucked. But in reality, where you are is fucked, and you pay the most for it. So I'm just paying a little bit less to be fucked.
Cause it's not that bad out here. People think the language barrier is so crazy. Like, literally, I come out here and I say, when I see people, Swati Ka, I say freaking Kop Kum Kop.
Google Translate, ho.
Like, it's so easy.
I'm sorry.
As long as you can say hello and thank you.
Google Translate,
like, it's just
ho.
like if anybody's in America, as long as somebody's like hello and thank you in a grocery store, you usually chill and they can say yes and no.
I'm like, you don't want to Google Translate, but you want to pay mortgages. I don't understand that.
Yeah, well, I take the less work.
I'll take, maybe I don't really know these folks saying I have to fucking figure it out versus I need to pay property taxes and all this extra shit. I can't afford it. I don't know about you guys, but you know, life is life. F6 says, yes, I thought about moving as well. I work online and on websites. If you work online and on websites, I recommend you move. For sure. Miss AB, hey Arlene. She says, hello, shout out to you, Bria, for opening up the opportunity and mindset to do something different. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm out here with my best friend. He just turned 30 this month. I've been 30 since last May. So I'm like big sis, you know, but like it's hard.
Oh, so.
We out here trying to figure it out. But I'm like, when I think about like my parents, what they were doing at 30, not nearly. Not nearly. It was like we're raising families, we're paying taxes, we out here, we trying to figure it out. I think that we honor our people. That's what I really think. I'm like, we out here trying to figure some other shit out, make something for our family, make something for the next generation. Like, this shit not easy. But these are conversations that need to be had, you know? Why aren't more people choosing to stay in America? Why aren't more people choosing to start those traditional families? You know, I'm like, it's kind of rigged against us, but we're gonna do what we can to make it work, you know. America Talk Live says, at Rooster, loved your movie, but here you learn to live off less. HD Kick says, why Thailand Muay Thai? I don't do Muay Thai, but Ahmad did Muay Thai a little bit while he was here. Do you have anything to say about that?
Well, Muay Thai was like made out here. It's like Thai boxing, so that's why it's called Muay Thai. So it's like, if you're gonna learn something, like, you might as well learn where they originated at. So if I go to freaking Brazil, I want to learn jiu-jitsu out there from some of the best out there, or like capoeira or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, you go somewhere where they specialize. Like, you go to Mexico. Mexico got its own style of boxing too. Like, people have, like, you know, their own martial arts. So you go where they originally where it's originally made at, and then you get like the best
learn
teachers.
The different arts.
Yeah, because they do things a lot different. Things get watered down when they get to America. So it's like getting like,
it's like pad thai. You eat pad thai in America is disgusting. You come into Thailand, you eat pad thai. It's actually really good.
Exactly.
It's watered down, honey. Let's see. Let me see. I'm trying to sum up these chats because I feel like a lot of people are chatting with each other. I'm not sure what's directed at us. Even Flo says, you know it's 5 a.m. in the States right now. Yes, I know for sure.
Yeah.
That's crazy you even in this live.
Yeah.
Honestly, this live, more of y'all is in this live than some of my other ones that I did during the day for y'all. So I'm like, it's 5 a.m. Y'all up. Y'all thinking. Y'all wondering. Because I did this. I usually do it like 8 a.m. for y'all. It'll be 8 p.m. for me. Or no. I think it's 8 a.m. for me, 8 p.m. for you. I don't know, whatever. But I do it at more like reasonable times and I get less people. So we're doing it right now. It will be 5:30 a.m. in the States. It's 5:30 p.m. over here. And I have more people than I usually would ever have. Like, y'all hit the like button, please. hit the like button. Like, it really helps my channel. You don't have to pay anything. It's just being nice. If you're gonna be here and watch anyway, hit the like button. I would love to believe that I got some new subscribers in this chat. And of course, hit the notifications bell if you want to be let know when I post new videos. So I appreciate that, all y'all showing love in the chat, because we can sit here, it's been over an hour having a conversation, over 50 people have been in here. Hit that like button. Thank you. We're gonna read these chats and get up out of here. So let's see. And I'm sorry to anybody who I skip your chats. We've been chit-chatty a lot and I missed a few, but I'm going to try and read a few before I get up out of here. Jacob Shaw 71, what's up? Thanks for joining us. Hazel says the algorithm has just boosted you. Not sure why, but now is your chance to show everyone who y'all are. Nice to meet you. First time here. Well, Hazel, thank you for being here. Sending love to you. I hope you join my subscribers. I appreciate you just saying kind words. I typically have to deal with people being haters, you know, so you saying that the algorithm boosted me, like, I really appreciate that, whether it's true or not, because honey, we've had our issues with the algorithm. Okie Grower 75 says, what y'all smoking on? Should we show them?
I don't know if you're gonna get demonetized. Right?
I don't want to get demonetized showing you what I was smoking on, honey. It's not a problem. I'm not gonna show you the green, but I'll just show you like
the bag.
The bag, yeah.
Which one is that? Endgame?
Yeah. We got this from a local dispensary. It says Endgame, and this is what we smoked on today. So if you're wondering why I'm able to get on live with y'all and have the balls, it's like because I just smoked some Endgame. America Talk Life says, big fan of Isaiah. Isaiah is my brother. So if you found me from Isaiah's channel, thank you so much for being here. He supported me so much, and all I can do is send love back to his channel. Glenn Bully, my member. I got 2 members, y'all. I got 2 members, y'all. Glenn Bully's one of them. And I appreciate you for being here. And good morning to you. I know it's super freaking early, so even you catching this live stream, you're probably like, what is she doing? But, you know, I'm out in Bangkok. The timing's off. But I appreciate you, Glenn Bully. Thanks for being here. And maybe catch the playback or something, because I've been going in. Me and Bestie been going in here in Bangkok. We've been going in, right?
Exactly, you know.
We trying to get through these comments so we get up out of here. But I was like, we can't get up out of here if I don't read all y'all's comments. I can't do y'all like that. America Talk Live says, first saw you on his channel. Yep. Isaiah gave me the cosign. I love him. His channel is way bigger than mine. He's been in Thailand. He's been in Bangkok way longer than me. And I really appreciate him doing a condo tour for me. I got a lot of subscribers based off that. So if any of you guys are here from seeing Isaiah's condo tour and visiting, like, welcome. And I hope you want to be here, because I'm truly a cool person. Stick along with me on my journey. Let's see. Okie Grower 75 says, I just got a grow job offer in Thailand.
Hey, let's go. That's
Can you put me on?
There, you know?
Can you put me on?
Just put that in the comment section.
My dream is to be a professional roller. Like, put me on. We gonna move on from that, but put me on. Put me on it. Let's see. I don't want to talk about Trump. He literally does affect my life. Heavenly Marshall says, Thailand is a beautiful place. I've been twice. The people are amazing. I agree. I fucking love Thailand, and it's a place that will always be in my heart. This will always be my second home. America is my home, but Thailand, I love Thailand. Oh my God. Okay, moving on. Heavenly Marshall says, my best friend my best friend lives with their husband, and they talk the language too. So I wonder if they live in Thailand, they speak Thai. That's pretty cool. And if not, like, maybe they live in somewhere else. Lisa Hicks says, I want to thank you for sharing and being so open. I want to thank the algorithm for bringing you to me. Oh, Lisa, thank you so much. Like, I'm always happy when I can have new subscribers or new people coming to see me, because it's really hard out here. Sometimes I feel like my shit is not getting to the people I want. But if you're someone who feels like you want to see content like this, hit that subscribe button. I'm glad to have you. Thank you so much for joining my live. Let me see. I have a lot, like, honestly, guys, I'm blown away right now. I just want to say thank you to all y'all, because usually when I do live streams, I'm like, I don't have these many comments. And I'm sitting here, it's been over an hour. I literally want to end this live stream.
So many comments.
But I'm like, wow, I have so many comments. I really appreciate that from you. I really appreciate you guys, like, tuning in with me, conversing with me. I'm going to go through these before I get out of here for sure. If I skip your comment, don't take it personally. Let me see. Calvin Kruger says cartilage is good.
Oh yeah, eating chicken and stuff like
yes.
that.
I agree. It's very random, but I agree. John 1 says, it's my brother's birthday. Mike Hawk is getting so big. Happy birthday to John's brother. I think your name's Mike. Happy birthday, Mike. Okay, let me see. Even Flo says, you mentioned getting in shape in another video. So my question is, do you have a good juicer and blender? The fruit is so cheap there and organic. I will be in heaven. I'm not really a juicer blender girly. I just eat the fruit. But I understand a lot of girlies want to juice it, drink it, whatever. I just eat the fruit. So no, I don't have a blender or a juicer. I just, if I want to eat fruit, I just buy fresh fruit. I just eat it. America Talk Live says, hey yo, is that a shot of Hong Kong? Chai. Ka. Yes. Let me see. Mario Ferdinand says, Bria, I just linked Mama. I remember you when you was on the road and happy to see you living life. Sky is the limit. Be blessed. Thank you, Mario. I appreciate that. Anybody who's here from my car life days, road life days, like, I appreciate y'all. Like, and if you were, you probably would have saw Aha at some point. He's been here since day fucking one, you know? So, thank you, Mario. America Talk Live says, loved your vid with Isaiah. Thank you. I might be going back to that curly hair soon. I don't know, honey. I don't know. I feel like I look like somebody's auntie in that video. And that's fine. I love aunties. But that was a wild one for me. Joyce Noir says, how old are y'all? We're 30. I'm a little bit older. So I turned 31 in May. He just turned 30 in January. So he a baby asshole. He a little younger. He still gotta grow up a little bit. Let me see. Alright, I think we're almost done with these. American Talk says Sawadi Krab. So are you okay, let me not go there. But we know the crop and we know the crab.
What's up, that crab?
Is you a crop? Let me know. Is you a crop? I'm not doing that. Okay. Let's see who I want to respond to before I go to bed. Because some of y'all just be so damn negative. I'll be like, God, please. Like, y'all over here having Bible scripture attacks against each other. I'm like, what does that have to do? Like, they have to be bots. Like, I would never understand that.
Yeah, like that crazy.
Yeah, we're not going to read any of that. Okay, you guys, I love you guys. The ones who were here really for me. I'm sorry if we had a few bots and they were being weird. That's YouTube, you know. This was a very great stream. I don't even think I've had this many people join my stream in a long time. Let's give a shout out to my best friend for joining me.
Hey, y'all. Thanks for having me out.
Yes, we had a mod here to give us his perspective, this interview of a mod, and I plan on doing more of these with other nomads, content creators, just people, you know, just people in general. And in the comments, we're gonna ignore the trolls, but I appreciate y'all who really came out, had good questions and good like content to add to this conversation, and I look forward to the next one, to be honest with you. Anything you want to say, mod?
Hey guys, yo, so I made myself a little YouTube page though where I just been dropping shorts of different games I play. So follow me, Aha the Black on YouTube though. So, you know.
Aha the Black. How you spell it?
AHATHEBLACK.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard it. We about to get up out of here. Thank you for joining us in this live stream. I hope to do a lot more of these. And until the next time.
Peace.
Peace. We out, y'all. We gotta go. I'm sorry. We gotta get up out of here, y'all.